Dear students, now problem number 16 onwards we are solving. It is given as integrate the following functions. Problem number 16, integration of I is equal to e raised to x into sin x plus cos x into dx. See what is given there. Differentiation of sin x is cos x. Directly we will get. So answer is e raised to x into sin x. You write it. I will move to the next question, that is question number 17. 17 is given as integral of x into e raised to x divided by 1 plus x whole square. Okay, simple one it is again. I is equal to this is integration of e raised to x into x by 1 plus x whole square into dx. I is equal to integration of e raised to x as it is. Here 1 plus x is there in the numerator. For that in the denominator. For that what we do in the numerator, we will try to have x plus 1. X plus 1 minus 1 divided by 1 plus x whole square into dx we will write. I is equal to integral of e raised to x into here x plus 1 by 1 plus x whole square minus 1 by 1 plus x whole square we write into dx. One time x plus 1 get cancels out. I is equal to integration of e raised to x into this is 1 by 1 plus x minus 1 by 1 plus x whole square. Now you check differentiation of first function. Is it gives us the second one or not? Yes. F of x is equal to 1 by 1 plus x. Then what is f dash of x? Differentiating the function with respect to x, we have f dash of x is equal to, again we will use u by v rule here, that is 1 plus x as it is, differentiation of 1 with respect to x is 0, minus of 1 as it is, differentiation of 1 plus x is 0 plus 1, that is 1, divided by v square 1 plus x whole square. We have f dash of x is equal to, this is 0 minus 1 by 1 plus x whole square, minus 1 by 1 plus x is x whole square. This is f dash of x, this is f of x. We know integration of e raised to x into f of x plus f dash of x into dx is equal to e raised to x into f of x plus c. So in the same way, I is equal to integration of e raised to x into 1 by 1 plus x minus 1 by 1 plus x whole square into dx. This is e raised to x into 1 by 1 plus x plus c. This is the answer. Next, problem number 18 we will take. The 18 is given as e raised to x into 1 plus sin x by 1 plus cos x, 1 plus sin x by 1 plus cos x. Okay. I is equal to, we have integration of e raised to x into 1 plus sin x by 1 plus cos x integrating with respect to x. Again this is also very simple one. I is equal to integral of e raised to x into, here I will write it as a sum of two functions. First one is 1 by 1 plus cos x and the second one is sin x by 1 plus cos x integrating with respect to x. Next I will use half angle formula. What are those half angle formula? We know 1 plus cos 2 theta is equal to 2 cos square theta. In the same way, 1 plus cos x is equal to 2 times cos square x by 2, half angle formula. And then what about the sin x? We know sin 2 theta is equal to 2 sin theta into cos theta. In the same way, half angle formula, sin x is 2 times sin x by 2 into cos x by 2 I can write. I is equal to integral of e raised to x into 1 divided by 1 plus cos x means we write 2 times cos square x by 2 plus of sin x we write 2 sin x by 2 into cos x by 2. 1 plus cos x we write 2 times cos square x by 2 into dx. Here 2 get cancels out. 1 time cos x by 2 get cancels out. We have I is equal to integral of e raised to x into 1 by 2 into cos square x by 2 can be written as 1 by 2 into secant square x by 2 plus of sin x by 2 by cos x by 2 is nothing but tan x by 2 into dx. We will write this as I is equal to integration of e raised to x into tan x by 2 plus 1 by 2 times secant square x by 2 into dx. You see, differentiation of tan x by 2 is this. F of x is equal to tan x by 2, then f dash of x is equal to differentiation of tan secant square x by 2 into differentiation of x by 2 is 1 by 2. This is nothing but 1 by 2 into secant square of x by 2. Okay, I is equal to, otherwise we know integration of e raised to x into f of x plus f dash of x into dx is equal to e raised to x into f of x plus c. Then this is I is equal to e raised to x into tan x by 2 plus c. This is problem number 18. Now, we will go to the next, that is problem number 19. Problem number 19 is a very simple one I want you to solve. That is, problem number 19 is given as e raised to x into 1 by x minus 1 by x square. E raised to x is there, 1 by x minus 1 by x square. 1 by x differentiation is minus 1 by x square. So, answer is e raised to x into 1 by x, simple one. Next, problem number 20. Problem number 20 is x minus 3 by x plus 1 whole square, x plus 1 or x minus 1, sorry, x minus 1 whole cube, x minus 3 into x minus 1 whole cube into e raised to x. That is problem number 20. We need to solve this. Again, it is very simple. We have I is equal to integral of e raised to x into x minus 3 by x minus 1 whole cube into dx. This is our question. We need to have the form here e raised to x into f of x plus f dash of x. So, what we do? I is equal to integration of e raised to x into, here x minus 1 is there in the denominator. In the same way here also I can write this is x minus 1 minus 2. That is nothing but minus 3 again, x minus 1 whole cube into dx. This is I is equal to integral of e raised to x into x minus 1 by x minus 1 whole cube and minus 2 by x minus 1 whole cube, integrating with respect to x. One time x minus 1 whole cube get cancels out. Here 3 times, one time it get cancels out. Then we have integration e raised to x into 1 by x minus 1 whole square minus 2 by x minus 1 whole cube into dx. If you take f of x is equal to 1 by x minus 1 whole square, we will check whether its differentiation is the second term or not. F dash of x is equal to, how will you differentiate? we will differentiate by u by v rule. We used to call it as quotient rule also. V as it is, x minus 1 whole square as it is, differentiation of 1 with respect to x is 0, minus 1 as it is, differentiation of x minus 1 whole square is 2 into x minus 1 into differentiation of x minus 1 is 1, divided by x minus 1 whole square and again 1 square, because x minus 1 whole square is itself is the v here, and one more square, this will be 0, that is minus 2 into x minus 1 divided by x minus 1 square whole square, it become 4 times, one time x minus 1 get cancels out, we have minus 2 by x minus 1 whole cube. What is this? This is f dash of x is equal to, okay, we know integration of e raised to x into f of x plus f dash of x into dx is equal to e raised to x into f of x plus c. In the same way, here I is equal to integration of e raised to x into 1 by x minus 1 whole square minus 2 by x minus 1 whole cube into dx is equal to e raised to x into 1 by x minus 1 whole square plus c. Problem number 20 it is. We will take problem number 21 now. Problem number 21 is e raised to 2x into sin x. E raised to 2x into sin x. Here I is equal to integral of e raised to 2x into sin x into dx. We will go with integration by parts here according to the Euler rule. Which one should be taken first? This is exponential function. E raised to 2x is exponential function, sin x is trigonometric function. See here these two. First trigonometric functions will come. I is equal to, this should be taken as integration of sin x into e raised to 2x into dx. Okay. First function, this is second function, we will integrate it, integrating by parts. We have first function sin x as it is into integration of e raised to 2x into dx minus of big integral differentiation of sin x with respect to x into integration of e raised to 2x into dx, whole integral is with respect to x. I is equal to sin x into integration of e raised to 2x is, it is of the type f of ax plus b. F is the function, exponential function. Ax plus b is 2x plus 0. So x coefficient e raised to 2x by 2 we should write here. Then minus of big integral differentiation of sin x is cos x into integration of e raised to 2x is e raised to 2x by 2 into dx. This is I is equal to, here I write e raised to 2x into sin x by 2 minus 1 by 2 I will write outside into integral of cos x into e raised to 2x into dx. Again you see cos x into e raised to 2x, we need to go with the integration by parts again, where cos x will be the first function, e raised to 2x will be the second function. I is equal to e raised to 2x into sin x by 2 minus of 1 by 2 into, here if you integrate it, integration by parts technique, first function cos x as it is, integration of e raised to 2x into dx minus of big integral differentiation of cos x with respect to x into integration of e raised to 2x into integration of e raised to 2x with respect to x. Whole integral is with respect to x. I is equal to e raised to 2x into sin x by 2 minus 1 by 2 will get multiplied with all the terms. Minus 1 by 2 into plus means minus 1 by 2 into cos x into e raised to 2x, integration is e raised to 2x by 2. Then minus 1 by 2 into minus 1, it is plus 1 by 2 into integral of differentiation of cos x is minus sin x into integration of e raised to 2x is e raised to 2x by 2 plus no need to write plus into dx I should write. I is equal to e raised to 2x into sin x by 2. This is minus 1 by 4 into e raised to 2x into cos x. Now here plus into minus, minus is there, and 1 by 2 here is 2 is there. This is 1 by 4 into we have integration of sin x into e raised to 2x into dx. You see, integration of sin x into e raised to 2x is nothing but I. We will replace it as I. Okay, I is equal to e raised to 2x into sin x by 2 minus 1 by 4 times e raised to 2x into cos 2x minus 1 by 4 into this is nothing but I, and integration completed. We need to write plus c. This 1 by 4 into I you take to the left hand side, I plus 1 by 4 into I, which is equal to e raised to 2x into sin x by 2 minus 1 by 4 times e raised to 2x into cos 2x plus c. Here 1 by 4 into plus 1 is there, I you take common, 1 plus 1 by 4 means it is 5 by 4, which is equal to, then here I will take e raised to 2x by 4 common, e raised to 2x by 4 common from both the terms. This become 2 times sin x, 2 times sin x. If you want to check whether it is right or not, you multiply this 1 by 4, 2 ones are 2 twos are 1 by 4 it will be, and minus of e raised to 2x by 4 is already outside. Here we have cos x. This is not cos 2x, I am writing it as cos 2x with by mistake it is cos x. Okay, cos x, 2 cos sin x minus cos x plus c here. Okay, both side by 4 it get cancels out. I is equal to 1 by 4 we can send it to the right hand side, e raised to 2x by 5 into 2 times sin x minus cos x plus c is the integral of the given function e raised to 2x into sin x. Okay, this is about problem number 21. Now we will take the next, that is problem number 22. Problem number 22 is sin inverse of, problem number 22, sin inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square, sin inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square. Very easy it is, I will tell you how to solve. Instead of sin inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square, we can have another one inverse trigonometric function using the formula. In inverse trigonometric functions we have studied the formula, that is 2 times tan inverse of x is equal to sin inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square. We will use this formula here. Using this formula, I is equal to integral of sin inverse of 2x by 1 plus x square into dx can be written as integral of 2 times tan inverse of x, 2 times tan inverse of x into dx. This 2 you write outside into tan inverse of x into dx. So next I hope you will proceed. Already one problem was there in the exercise 7.6, integration of tan inverse of x. I solved that by taking tan inverse of x as the first function into 1 as the second function. I hope you will proceed like that. That problem is left to you. That is problem number 22. Now I will take next problem, that is problem number 23. Problem number 23 onwards, those are multiple choice questions. It is given as choose the correct answer. Choose the correct answer. Okay. 23rd problem is integration of x square into e raised to x cube into dx equals option A 1 by 3 into e raised to x cube plus c, option B 1 by 3 into e raised to x square plus c, option C 1 by 2 into e raised to x cube plus c, option D 1 by 2 into e raised to x square plus c. Very simple it is. Let me solve. Integration of x square into e raised to x cube into dx is there, no? Just you substitute t is equal to x cube here because its differentiation is x square. So substituting t is equal to x cube and differentiating the function with respect to x, we have dt by dx is equal to 3x square. Now here you see x square is there, x square into dx, 1 by 3 into dt is equal to x square into dx. Just with this we can say which answer is correct. Okay, option A is correct here. 1 by 3 will come, 1 by 3 is there in only option A and B. Option A and B we have to choose by elimination method, C and D got over. And here only difference is cube or square. This become e raised to t, integration of e raised to t is e raised to t. So t equal to x cube we will substitute, that's all. This is integration of e raised to x cube means t, x square into dx is nothing but 1 by 3 into dt, 1 by 3 I will write outside into dt, 1 by 3 into what is integration of e raised to t, that is e raised to t plus c, 1 by 3 into e raised to t means x cube. Option A correct. This is problem number 24. Now problem number 23. Now we are taking problem number 24. It is given integration of e raised to x into secant x multiplied with 1 plus tan x into dx equals option A e raised to x into cos x plus c, option B e raised to x into secant x plus c, option C e raised to x into sin x plus c, option D e raised to x into tan x plus c. Direct type, it is of the type e raised to x into f of x plus f dash of x into dx type it is. Here I can write this is integral of e raised to x. Secant x we will multiply with these two terms, this become secant x plus secant x into tan x dx. Can you answer? F of x is secant x, its differentiation is secant x into tan x. So this is of the type f of x plus f dash of x. Answer is e raised to x into f of x means e raised to x into secant x plus c. This is option B correct here. Okay. With this exercise 7.6 completed. In the next class we will proceed with integrals of some more types. Thank you.